Today we're gonna benchmark the 3080 and the 99K odds. A game called The Ascent. It's a pretty new game, and yeah, it looks absolutely amazing. It looks like something that Cyberpunk should look like. Um, yeah, so let's see how it performs on this system. Everything ultra, everything on, no ray tracing on, no DLSS on. This is 1080p full screen. Let's see how it performs. This area is by far the most demanding from what I found out. The combat section is pretty much twice the FPS. So, yeah, game looks amazing. It's just bizarre how good it looks. So, zoom out 225, 30. Yeah, good performance all around. Let's see if we drop ray tracing on. And no DLSS where we entered it. So, you can see DLSS takes a huge hit. If you look at this, for example, that reflects now light, this like all these reflections, it looks absolutely stunning. It looks really, really, really good. Oof, motion blur is really annoying in this game. Should just disable it. Look at the reflections. Look at the FPS, 60 FPS, man. 58, can't even hit 60. It's even more demanding than Cyberpunk actually, but just look at all the lights. How that reflects really, really good. So let's see what performs like with DLSS on. Graphics, DLSS on. And let's put it on quality. Oh, so yep, still looks good. No problem here. We still drop into the 57. As you can see, our CPU taxation, the GPU taxation is like half. It's not even like doing much. This basically means we're CPU bound heavily. RTX just destroys CPUs, man. It's ridiculous how much of an impact that has. You can see it really hard. It's still super smooth from G-Screen, don't get me wrong. It still feels smooth and you don't really need like 100 FPS in this area. I don't, without the counter, I will not notice the dip to 58. So, yeah. So that's that. Let's move on. Higher resolution and see how it performs like. I'm gonna disable motion blur. It looks really bad. Let's put DLSS off and let's move to a higher resolution, 1440p. See how that goes. Yep. Okay, here we go. This is no ray tracing, which is really noticeable in the reflections. Like a lot. Look at that. Looks way worse. But anyway, let's see how it goes. This is the most demanding area that I could find, and maybe later on there are more demanding, I don't know. But look at the FPS. See how much ray tracing destroys CPUs? First of all, I'm literally like triple the frame rate. Okay, so let's see what we do with ray tracing here. There's no ray tracing like extra options, it's just on and that's it. Yeah, let's see what we got. Okay, 100% GPU taxation. 40 FPS, man. Holy shit. Look at that. It still feels really smooth, not gonna lie. But that's properly low FPS. Damn. Yeah, that's, but dude, ray tracing is just so much better. Okay, let's go to the graphics and let's enable DLSS. That'll drop our usage. Yep, there we go to 74. Yeah, it's same performance 1080p. You're CPU bound heavily in the city. Pretty obvious. Yeah, there's no question about that for sure. You're less CPU bound in this area, as you can see. It's like 80 FPS here. This is perfectly smooth, don't get me wrong, it's doable. Let's move to 4K and see how that performs. It will probably perform really, really badly with ray tracing on. Let's go to display and let's move it to 4K. Yep. Yeah, I got a new layout. I fixed my layout from the other. I wanted to change it for a while now, and yeah, Now it was the time basically. Let's see if all the settings are good. Everything is off, motion was off, and no DLSS. So we're sitting on 99% taxation here. Pretty much the whole
Yeah, I'm
GPU
back.
is getting consumed. Sorry for that, guys. But yep. Okay, let's move on, and then let's see what we get here. We have ray tracing on. You know what? Let's first do DLSS on. Let's see what performance is going to be. Oh, we're still 99%. Ooh, so yeah, we are really GPU bound at this point. As you can see, oh, a little bit of a drop there, but 4K like absolutely plays like a dream without ray tracing. It is. Let's put ray tracing on and see what happens without DLSS. I'm kind of curious. Yeah, this is cyberpunk levels of. Look at that, dude. 25 FPS. Holy shit. Yeah, we will not. Yeah, this is just 25 FPS. Like, we will not. This is not smooth at all. This is like. Yeah, let's not. Okay, let's go to graphics. Let's put DLSS on. Let's see what it adds. Let's wait until it kicks in. There we go. 44, 45. This is pretty smooth, not gonna lie. For the city, it's not bad, but it's not good either. It is 4K though. 100% usage, as you can see. Yeah, I will not want to play it at this performance, so let's see if we can move it down a little bit. I think we need like. So what do we have? We only have 3 options actually. So let's check what balance is. Let's wait until it kicks in. Yeah, balance doesn't really add 60. It's a little bit better, it's not good enough. And graphics. Let's see if the performance will help. Okay, we're now CPU bound, so performance does help a lot. You can see it at the top. See the usage of the GPU. Yeah, so 60 FPS is doable if you have like a little bit faster CPU, I guess. Yeah, it just keeps surprising me, man. It keeps surprising me how much ray tracing each CPU cycles. It's ridiculous. Now I did test it in combat outside of the city. You'll get like double FPS. You'll sit at like 150 or some shit in like 1080p with ray tracing on. So it's good playing, man. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, well, that's the benchmark. Performance is disappointing, but it looks, in my opinion, like insanely good. Insanely good looking. Yeah, that's for sure. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.